So the Vanguard Alpha just dropped yesterday for PlayStation only. Get mad, you pussies. And I'm seeing mixed feelings about it. Some say it's good, some just don't like it because why not? I think we all agree it is 1,000 times better than Cold War ever will be. Personally, I love it. And yes, I'm making this only one day after, but we only have a weekend and there's one mode. It don't take long to form an opinion on it. It's not like I'm gonna play it every second of the weekend to only then have an actual opinion on the alpha. If you dislike it, that doesn't mean the full multiplayer will be bad. And that's mainly what I was looking at. After seeing what the mode is, I know I won't play it that much in the full game. I assume gunfight will return. It may already be confirmed, but I just don't really look at the internet that much anymore. Literally, I didn't even know the alpha could be preloaded, so I had to wait 3 fucking hours to download it after it went live, because I'm a fucking retard. The mode is cool and unique, I'll say that. Champion here will be that sweaty type of thing that I probably won't enjoy in the full game, but that doesn't mean it's bad. For those who don't understand it, because you're on Xbox and PC and can't play it, get mad pussies. Champion Hill is a duos game mode. I imagine the full game bringing solos and trios as well, which, let's all be honest, solos would suck dick. You and your team all have 12 lives together, so you know, everyone will just refuse to play with randoms because they know they're going to find dipshits who will throw their lives away more than every single person that is still trying to be a Fortnite streamer. Just stop. But you're playing like short games that last about a minute against another team. Each time one of you die, you lose a life, and once your team loses every life and then you die, you're eliminated from the whole lobby. And it's the last team standing thing. And being honest, I love the idea and how unique this mode is. It's very strategic, but even then you can easily get away with rushing all the passive players, as I found out last night in a very horrible ass-whooping kind of way. There are 2 sets of weapons. That's kind of hard to explain how they work, but basically if you spawn with the MP40, you just know the lobby will be riddled with STGs, and if you have the Thompson, most likely the bar will dominate. The ARs in this mode, I've noticed so far, have been the best, because if you're not a very good player, playing passive and conserving all your lives is going to be what helps you come out on top. As I said, once again, you don't have to be a bitch, but I'm letting you all know that I am a massive bitch when playing this. I don't play multiplayer, so please call me a pussy. You can get extra lives from picking one up in the actual game, as well as winning your matches, and matches are won from the most kills and not who ends with the most lives. So a team with no lives could take a team from 12 to 11 lives, but they'll still win. Having the most lives puts you in a much better position, because everyone knows that either you're the really good team, but also you have lives to waste and can play it basically how you want to dominate the game. There's also buy rounds in between as well. The first one that can make or break your entire game based on that very first decision of what you get. You can either get a spy plane and give yourself a massive advantage over the enemies, or make it even because they also might have a spy plane that you just don't know about. That's also the thing. You never know what the other team has. You can also get perks and even save up for a nuke, which I think is amazing and hilarious, and I want to get that. Also, a great feature is how you can upgrade your weapon on the spot. So choosing your weapon you want is one thing, but then you gotta spend the money to upgrade it, to max it out. Once again, this mode is very strategic. I also love how it's one big map split into the buy station and then 4 different arenas. The one with the plane being my least favorite, but also, right, why the fuck does this one come up the most often? Or at least it feels like that. I swear, it can fuck off. And then I don't know what my favorite is. I just know I hate the one with the planes. Also, there's armor that can piss me off sometimes, because if someone else has it and you don't, it's a massive advantage to them. So you also got to decide whether to buy that. Whether the buy rounds are every few games and not every single one is what makes it very hard to make decisions, especially if you're as wank as me. If you spend all your money on the weapons, you can't really get perks or extra lives, but if you don't put the money into the weapons, you might also get outgunned a lot easier. Now, this game ain't perfect. I like the movement, but there's been a lot of complaints against it. To me, I hardly notice the difference between this and Modern Warfare, and I love the Modern Warfare one, and I love this one. So long as it ain't Cold Wars, it's fine. The STG maxed out gets incendiary bullets. Not sure if this is every gun, but it's also annoying as fuck and will piss people off in the full game. Please nerf it. Some people have complained about getting too many buy rounds in a row, and sadly, if people are getting eliminated left, right, and fucking center, then you're just gonna get a lot more buy rounds. But even then, if that happens, you can spectate games, so it gives you a chance to see what you're up against. They fixed Ghost. It now only works if you're moving, but those cunts also done the shit radar, where if enemies shoot, they don't appear on the radar. I swear to God, why does Treyarch have the shit game, but the good radar, and then Modern Warfare and Vanguard have the great game, but the shit radar? Like, it ain't fucking rocket science, you dicks. Just stop playing around with the fucking radar. Please just make it like how it was for the full game, and Sledgehammer, if you do, I will suck you dry. The weapons feel great to me, mainly when they're fully upgraded. Also, the fact that there is a lot of wood that can be destroyed or shot through is terrifying. Like, you think you're safe behind cover, but no, you're probably going to die. And I ain't really got much else to say. This is just a fraction of the full game, except I do have one more thing. Skill-based matchmaking needs to piss off in the full game. It can stay in this one. I don't really care, because this feels like a very sweaty, competitive mode, but I swear to God, if they put that shit in the full game, in the casual mode, like Team Deathmatch, suck a dick. You know what? This alpha has given me hope for the full multiplayer, but let me know what you think, if you agree or disagree, and let me know why. But you know what? I am excited for this game to come out now, although we shall see until the beta comes out, because the Modern Warfare Alpha was great, but then the beta was ass. But either way, I will mainly be playing zombies when this shit comes out.